So welcome back to everyone. Okay, so your OOP topic has finished yesterday. Okay, so do you have any doubts on OOP? And I have shared my project like rental shop project. Okay, so have anyone go through that? Do you have any doubts or do you find any mistakes on that? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any doubt on that project?
Currently, no, sir. But when we are doing, if we have any doubt, we will contact you, sir.
Sure. Thank you. And today we are gonna see Python decorators. Okay, so that's similar to functions. That's why I'm taking the topic uh, now. Okay, because your Python director is in your week 8 chapter. Okay, so the reason why I am taking this now, it is similar to functions and OOP. Okay, so you can easily understand what is a decorator. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so decorators allow you to decorate a function. Okay, so if you plan to give a gift to your friend, so you have to make some decorations, right? So the ribbons and the glaring sheet, okay, whatever. So your decoration, your gifts, right? So here also you can decorate your functions by using another functions. Okay, so that is called decorator here. So next, okay. So this is a simple function, right? So now we want to add some capability to the functions. You need to give some decorations. Decorations means we can add some more feature to that function. Okay, you can use a decorator. Okay, so now you have two options. Add that extra code to your old function, right? So you have to add your extra code or what you want or what you want to print, you have to add in your old function or create brand new function that contains old logics in it, right? So but if you want to remove that extra functionality, you would need to relate it manually, right? So make sure to have old function. You can use decorator to switch these entire functionality. Okay, so the Python has decorators that allows you to take an extra functionality to an already existing function. Okay, so you can create a decorator, then you can pass that to your old function, then you can easily combine both logics. Okay, so they use at operator and or then place it on the top of your original function. Okay, you can just give your at operator in front of your function name. Okay, so that will change your function into decorator. That's all. So now you can easily add an extra functionality with the function, right? So you can see here at some decorator. This the some decorator means it is a separate function. Okay, you can call the separate function name by using at symbol. Okay, the function is uh, turned into decorator and you can use your original function here. Okay, so now we are adding some extra functionality to the simple function okay. So the idea is pretty abstract in practice with Python syntax. So we will go through the steps of manually building out the decorator ourselves, okay, to show what the at operator is doing behind the scenes. So let's see some couple of examples to know what is a decorator, okay. So first I'm going to create a simple function, okay. So def, sorry for that, def, and the function name is lottery. Okay, I'm gonna pass some message here and I'm gonna return it. That's all. Okay, I'm gonna return the message. So now I run this. So here I'm gonna call my function lottery and I'm gonna pass some message here. You own it, and it returns that, right? This is a simple function. So now I want to add some extra features or extra functionalities to the lottery. Okay, here first I'm going to cut this and paste into here. Then we're going to create a function like I'm going to create unknowns, okay, because I'm going to announce that who's the winner of today in lottery. Okay, that's why I'm using unknowns. Here you can pass any parameter, okay. Then I'm going to give print your result is going on, and after that I'm gonna call the function what I have passed here, func, and open and close bracket. Then here I'm going to give print, then I'm gonna place you own it or you own, okay, and I'm gonna run this. Then I'm gonna empty this line and tell it. Okay, so now we have two functions. Okay, so here I have a message, or I'm gonna send some lottery number here. Okay, so and I want to add some extra functionalities. That's why I'm using the unknowns function. Okay, then here I'm passing func, that's a parameter, and here I'm going to change my parameter into function by using open and close parentheses. That's all. If you pass this function to here, and it will turn into the function parameter, and it returns what we have given here, right? So I'm going to run this and this one, right? So now you need to give a symbol and the unknowns function name. Okay, so your result is going on and it gives the error because so we need to pass the value here, right? So instead of message, or you can pass like I'm gonna pass, or I'm gonna declare the message, or here I'm gonna give lottery number 1015425 somewhat. So lottery missing one parameter, MSG. Okay, so first I give the value directly, or I'm going to remove this, then I'm going to give the value. Okay, so now you get your result is going on, and you own this, right? I'm going to give my name, returns that same functionality. Okay, here I'm using, instead of return, I just print my name. Okay, so now you get the result. Okay, so here what happened means, uh, I have given return, right? So the function return the value, like here the function name is 15245. Okay, the lottery function return the value. Here I want to the function is return that. Here I need to store the value, right? So then I'm going to print that. Then only I get the result, right? If you can get now the return function only returns the value what we have passed here, right? So that's why in the previous step uh, it don't return the value. Okay, so now it works perfectly, right? So this is your decorator, and here so we are using at symbol to call this function. Okay, so the at symbol takes a lottery name and to passed into here. Okay, so passed into parameter of announce function. Then here the function is executing. After that the return value is stored into a. Okay, so now the a was printed here. Okay, this is your decorator sample. Okay, so simple decorator, we can give more decorators in it. Okay, so we have to, if we are giving more decorators, okay, so the each decorator will overwrite the top one. If I give here, so if I give at somewhere like ssp, okay, so first this decorator will run. Okay, so after that it will return some value, right? It will return some value, then that value will goes into here, and the ssp function then will process what the announce decorator return. Okay, so it's like a overlapping or overwriting. Okay, so we have to aware while using two or more decorators in a single function. Okay, so let's see the same concept. So here I'm going to create def upper. Okay, so uh, now I'm going to make the input, or I'm going to convert the input into uppercase and lowercase. Okay, or I'm going to use split and update. Sorry, split and upper, two methods in here. Okay, so first I need to create upper, and here I'm going to give func. Okay, So for parameters, and after that you have to create a inner function. Okay, then colon, and here I'm going to return my func, or here I'm going to store my func. Then I'm going to make a dot upper function, right? So now it returns the uppercase form of a. Then here I need to return enough function. Okay, because so you need to give two functions in your decorator. So while using some arithmetics and whatever logics you want to do. Okay, so then so I'm going to create a split function like split. Then here I'm going to pass some fun1 and colon, then def inner, and here I'm going to give same a equal to fun1. Then I'm going to return a dot split. Then after that I'm going to return the inner function. Okay, so now we have two decorator functions, and now I'm going to create a new one. Okay, so that is original, like a def print1, and here I'm going to pass some string. Okay, so or I direct, yeah, I'm going to pass some string here equal to, and I have a, so I have aquarium, right? So that is my string, and here I'm going to return my string. That's all. So now I'm going to check my function. Don't return anything. Like print on, right? Print on using one argument. First I need to run this, then okay, so I'm going to pass my string value here. So now it returns I have a aquarium. Okay, perfect. And then so I'm going to copy this. I directly, or I'm going to edit this, and here I'm going to pass the statement directly. Okay, so now my function was working perfect. So now I'm gonna split the entire aquarium. Okay, so by splitting I'm gonna use at split, right? So now you get I have a aquarium with splitting, right? So if you're using a split without passing any parameter here, it takes your white space as a splitting parameter. Okay, then it splits like this, right? Okay, and here I'm gonna comment this, then so I'm gonna use at upper missing on parameter on argument function. Okay. Okay. Yeah, here I just pass my name only. You know, no need to use your parenthesis here. Okay, so here's I have some error. Yeah, right. Now I get the answer. Okay, so I have an aquarium has converted into uppercase, right? Okay, so now I'm going to add one more decorator here. Okay, so now you can see first the print one function takes into upper decorator, then it converts into uppercase, then after that, okay, so after the conversion the converted value goes into split. Okay, the converted value goes into split, then it splits based on their white spaces, and I have an aquarium. Okay, so if I'm going to change this at upper, it gives error because so we don't have a method to convert the entire list values to uppercase. Okay, so here I'm going to create A, then comma B, then now I'm going to give upper. It gives an error, right? Because we don't have a method to convert entire list into uppercase, right? So if you are giving split first, okay, if you're giving split first it convert this string into list. Okay, so I'll show. Okay, so the split function converted this entire string into list form. Okay, you can see, so the list doesn't have upper method, that's why it gives error, right? So first you have to convert into upper, then you can use split function. Now you get an answer. Okay, I have an aquarium, first it converts the I have an aquarium string into uppercase, then after that it splits that, right? This is your decorator. You can use multiple decorators and each one will overlapping the existing one. Okay, the upper function first runs and it returns some value, then split takes that value, then split it, right? Do you have any doubt? Okay. Okay, so we'll see one more example. Okay, here I'm gonna create some functions to do arithmetic operations. Okay, so like add, subtract, multiple, and division, and finding some even or odd. Okay, so such kind of functions I'm going to make. Okay, so I'm going to make those functions as a decorator, then I'm going to pass those decorators into my function. Okay, let's see. First, I'm going to create add function here, like fun, and here I need to create a inner. Okay, so you can give any name. Here I'm using inner, and you can do tuple unpacking. Okay, because here you're going, if you want to add some parameter, you need two or more, right? You need two or more values. Okay, so that's why here I'm doing tuple unpacking. Okay, for function. Okay, because the function returns two or more values, then I'm gonna unpack in here. Okay, so I'm gonna give a comma b equal to fun. Okay, then here I'm gonna return addition of both a plus b. Okay, so then here I'm gonna return inner. Okay, so now your add decorator has finished. Then I'm gonna copy this, I'm gonna paste in here, and here I'm gonna give subtract, just a sub function, and here, okay, then I just change a minus b, then I'm gonna multiple mul, then I just change plus into multiple, then after that I'm gonna give division, and here I'm gonna give slash, right? So after that I'm gonna add one more decorator. Okay, like percentage or average. So percentage is what I think so, because I'm going to pass two values. Okay, so here PER, then I'm gonna multiply with B divided by 100. So now you get the percentage, right? Done. Here I'm going to create the original function, and here I'm going to pass a comma b, then I'm going to return those things, a comma b, that's all. Okay, then here I'm going to go original, or just I'm going to take the values from user. If or a equal to int input of enter your value, and this is b. Okay, done. So here I'm gonna call my function original, then Yeah, it gives an error. Like, yeah, now I get this. 12, 22. Okay, so 12 comma 22. I get this, right? Okay, then first I'm gonna do add decorator. So 12, 23, it gives 35, right? So the answer is correct because so here the function passed in here, then I'm gonna unpack them because the return always returns the values in tuple form. Okay, so that's why I'm doing tuple unpacking here. Then after that it returns a plus b, the value, that is 35. I get 35. So if you want to print something, you can give here like print your addition is, that's all. So I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna give 2 3 4 5, then 5 4 5 6. So now I get 69911. Okay, so and you can see here, so we are returning the inner function. Okay, so the returns won't return the print. Okay, so if you want to add this into your result, you have to copy this and remove your print one, then you can add here, and you have to convert the result into string. If you are converting your result, you can't add more decorators. Okay, yeah, that's a true one. Okay, let's see what happens. So 12, 34, 46. It won't print this. Okay, so I'm gonna add this line into here, but here also don't print. You can see here, because we are returning only the function which we have mentioned in here, right? So the inner function returns a plus b. Okay, so it returns that a plus b result only. Okay, right. So now I'm gonna add subtract here. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this. Yeah, so I'm going to add 2 plus 2. So it returns error. Cannot unpack non-return int object. Why? The reason is, okay, so here we are using add and subtract both, right? So the add returns single value. Okay, so that's why the subtract element, it shows it won't unpack because here it has only one value because we are already did the add director. Okay, so it returns only one value, right? That is like 4. Okay, so I'm gonna hide it. You can see I'm gonna give 2 comma 2, it returns 4, right? So if you are giving subtract 2 here, the subtract decorator will overwrite your or overlapping your add director. Okay, sorry, decorator, right? So the add returns 4, then in the 4 will goes on to your sub function. Okay, so it goes on to your sub function, and here it won't unpack because we have only one value, that is 4. It won't unpack that, that's why it returns the error. Okay, so let's see. So I'm gonna change my subtract into multiple. Okay, so here I'm gonna give just b, then here I'm going to multiply my result into 10. Okay, so now I'm going to remove this. So we have only two decorators, one is add and another one is multiple, right? Or here I'm going to give multiple by 10, then after that I'm going to give multiple by 20. Okay, so now we have three decorators, right? Okay, so first you need to give add, because we have two parameters, the multiply by 20 and 10 has only one. Okay, so we don't give any unpacking here, so we only give unpacking in your add function. Okay, so first you need to add it, then you can use multiple by 20 or 10 by 10. I'm going to run this. It asks value. I'm going to give 2 and 2. It is 40 because so the 2 plus 2 is 4. Then so here we are using multiple by 10, and 4 into 10, 40. If I add multiple by 20, it prints 800. So I'm going to give 2 plus 2. So it prints 800 because so the add first add both values and returns 4. Then the 4 is goes into multiple by 10. Okay, here the 4 into 10 equal to 40. It returns 40. Then the 40 is going into here and it multiplies with 20, and we get 40 into 20 is equal to 800. Okay, so this is your decorator, and if you are adding one or more decorators, it's overlapping with existing one. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, and do you have any doubts?
No, sir. It's clear, sir.
Okay, then thank you all. This is your decorators. Okay, so decorators topic is over. Tomorrow we'll see the Python generators. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.